Hello, fellow animal enthusiasts! Today we're going to dive into the vibrant and fascinating world of one of the smallest members of the parrot family, the incredible lovebird. These little birds are like tiny feathered jewels bursting with color and an astonishing amount of personality packed into a small body. When you think of parrots, you might picture the large, majestic macaws or the talkative African greys, but lovebirds prove that great things truly do come in small packages. They have captured the hearts of bird lovers all around the globe for generations, and it's really easy to see why. Their playful antics, combined with their striking beauty, make them a popular choice for people looking for a feathered friend. What makes these little parrots so special? Well, it's a combination of their dazzling appearance and their deeply social nature. They're known for being incredibly active, curious, and intelligent, always exploring their surroundings with a sense of wonder. Imagine a creature that can be both a cuddly companion and a mischievous little acrobat, all in one day. That's the lovebird for you. They form strong bonds with their owners and of course with each other, which has earned them their very romantic name. Their cheerful chirps and whistles can fill a home with life and energy, creating a lively atmosphere that many people find incredibly rewarding. My travels have taken me to some of the most remote corners of the planet, and I've seen firsthand how animals connect with their environment and with each other. The lovebird is a perfect example of a species whose social structure is at the very core of its existence. They are not solitary creatures. They thrive on interaction and companionship. This need for connection is what makes them such engaging pets. They invite you into their world, and if you take the time to understand them, they will reward you with affection and endless entertainment. They are more than just a pretty bird in a cage. They are a dynamic and interactive part of the family. So, get ready to explore everything that makes these pocket-sized parrots so captivating. We'll journey to their native lands in Africa, uncover the different species you might encounter, and learn about the unique behaviors that define them. We will also talk about what it takes to provide a happy and healthy home for these little guys, from their diet to their environment. Whether you're a seasoned bird owner or just curious about these colorful companions, there's so much to learn and appreciate. The world of lovebirds is a rich and rewarding one, and I'm excited to share it with you today, on this fantastic day, September 19th, 2025. To truly understand lovebirds, we have to travel to their homeland, the vast and diverse continent of Africa and its nearby islands. These birds are not native to the Americas or Europe. They are true African treasures. Most species of lovebirds originate from the sub-Saharan regions, where they live in a variety of habitats, from dry savannas to dense forests. They are highly adaptable creatures, which is one reason they have been able to thrive. In the wild, they form small flocks, flying together in search of food, water, and safe places to roost for the night. This flocking behavior is a key part of their survival and their social identity. There are 9 distinct species of lovebirds in the genus Agapornis, and while they all share common traits, each one is unique. Of these 9, a few are more commonly kept as pets than others. The 3 most popular are the peach-faced lovebird, the Fisher's lovebird, and the masked lovebird. The peach-faced lovebird is probably the most well-known, famous for its beautiful green body and rosy pink face. Then you have the Fisher's lovebird, which has a vibrant green back, a golden yellow chest, and a bright orange-red face. The masked lovebird, as its name suggests, has a striking black mask on its head that contrasts with its yellow collar and green body. Beyond these 3, there are other fascinating species, though they are much rarer in the pet trade. For example, the black-cheeked lovebird is a critically endangered species, making conservation efforts in its native Zambia incredibly important. Then there's the Lillian's lovebird, also known as the Nyasa lovebird, which is another small and beautiful species. Some species, like the red-headed lovebird, are notoriously difficult to breed in captivity, which is why you almost never see them as pets. Each species has adapted to a specific region and lifestyle, showcasing the incredible diversity of life on the African continent. Understanding where these birds come from helps us appreciate their needs in our homes. They are creatures of open spaces and social flocks, accustomed to a warm climate and a diet of seeds, fruits, and vegetation. When we bring a lovebird into our lives, we're taking on the responsibility of recreating a small piece of their natural world. Their African origins are woven into their DNA, influencing everything from their diet to their social behaviors. It's a connection to a wild and beautiful place, and it's a privilege to have a small piece of that world chirping away in our living rooms. The name Lovebird isn't just a cute nickname, it's a direct reflection of their most defining characteristic. These birds are famous for forming incredibly strong monogamous pair bonds that can last for their entire lives. The scientific name for their genus, Agapornis, even comes from the Greek words agape, meaning love, and ornis, meaning bird, so, quite literally, they are lovebirds. This deep, affectionate bond is the cornerstone of their social structure. In the wild, a paired lovebird is rarely seen without its mate. They are a team, working together to find food, build nests, and raise their young. You can see this incredible affection in their everyday behavior. Pairs of lovebirds will often be seen sitting closely together, preening each other's feathers with gentle care. This allopreening, as it's called, is more than just grooming. It's a vital social activity that strengthens their bond and keeps their connection strong. They communicate with each other through a series of soft chirps and calls, constantly checking in. It's this observable, dedicated partnership that has fascinated humans for centuries and earned them their romantic and well-deserved name. Seeing two lovebirds cuddle up on a perch is a heartwarming sight that truly lives up to their reputation. This strong bonding instinct doesn't just apply to other birds. A single lovebird kept as a pet will often form an incredibly powerful bond with its human caregiver. To that bird, you become its flock, its mate, and its entire world. They will crave your attention, want to sit on your shoulder, and may even try to preen your hair or nibble gently on your ear as a sign of affection. This is why people who keep single lovebirds often develop such a close and personal relationship with them. The bird channels all of that natural bonding energy directly onto its favorite person, creating a truly special connection. However, this intense need for companionship is also something to be taken seriously. A single lovebird can become lonely or depressed if it doesn't receive enough social interaction from its owner. They are not a pet that can be left alone in a cage all day with little attention. They thrive on connection. The name Lovebird is a beautiful descriptor of their affectionate nature, but it's also a reminder of their fundamental need for companionship. Whether that companionship comes from another bird or a dedicated human, love is the central theme in the life of a lovebird. Lovebirds are small but mighty when it comes to their visual appeal. They are compact, stocky little parrots, typically measuring only about 5 to 7 inches in length from head to tail. This small size makes them manageable for many people who might not have space for a larger parrot. They have a strong, hooked beak, characteristic of all parrots, which is perfectly designed for cracking open seeds and climbing around their environment. Their feet, with 2 toes pointing forward and 2 pointing backward, a trait called zygodactyly, give them an amazing grip for perching and maneuvering through branches. The most breathtaking feature of a lovebird is undoubtedly its coloration. In the wild, most lovebirds are predominantly green, which provides excellent camouflage in the leafy canopies of their African homes. However, through selective breeding in captivity, an incredible array of color mutations has been developed. You can now find lovebirds in stunning shades of blue, violet, yellow, white, and pied combinations. These mutations don't change the bird species, but they offer a dazzling palette of colors for enthusiasts to admire. A single flock in an aviary can look like a living, breathing rainbow. When you bring a lovebird into your home, you're making a long-term commitment. With proper care, these little birds can have a surprisingly long lifespan for their size. On average, a pet lovebird can live for 10 to 15 years, and some have even been known to live for 20 years or more. This is a significant factor to consider before getting one. A lovebird isn't a short-term pet, it's a companion that will be a part of your life for a very long time. Their longevity is a testament to their hardy nature, but it also depends heavily on the quality of care they receive. Factors like a balanced diet, a clean and safe environment, regular exercise, and social interaction all play a crucial role in how long a lovebird will live. A bird living on a poor diet of only seeds, for example, is likely to have a much shorter and less healthy life. Providing them with the right care is an investment in their future, and ensures that you'll have many happy years together. Their vibrant colors may be what first draws you in, but their potential for a long and meaningful companionship is what truly makes them special. Lovebirds are anything but boring. These little parrots are buzzing with energy and intelligence, making their behavior fascinating to watch. They are incredibly playful and curious creatures, always looking for something to do. In their cage, they will climb, swing, and explore every nook and cranny. Providing them with a variety of toys is essential to keep their sharp minds stimulated. They love things they can chew on, like toys made of soft wood or cardboard, as well as bells they can jingle and ladders they can climb. A bored lovebird can become destructive or unhappy, so mental enrichment is key. One of the biggest questions potential owners have is whether to keep a single lovebird or a pair. There are pros and cons to both. A single lovebird, as we've discussed, is more likely to form a very strong, singular bond with its human owner. This can lead to a very cuddly and interactive pet that sees you as its primary companion. However, this also means you need to dedicate a significant amount of time each day to interacting with your bird to prevent loneliness. If you have a busy schedule, a single lovebird might not be the best choice. Keeping a pair of lovebirds, on the other hand, ensures they will always have a companion. They can entertain each other, preen each other, and communicate in their own bird language. This can be a wonderful solution for owners who are away from home for parts of the day. The bond between two lovebirds is a beautiful thing to witness. However, a bonded pair may be less interested in interacting with humans. They will still be friendly and can be tamed, but their primary focus will be on each other. You become part of their flock, but not necessarily the center of their universe. Regardless of whether you have one or two, supervised time outside of the cage is crucial for their well-being. Lovebirds need to stretch their wings and explore a safe, bird-proofed room. This is their time to fly, play, and interact with you on a different level. You can use this time for training, teaching them to step onto your finger or even perform simple tricks. Their playful nature and high intelligence make them quick learners. Observing their social dynamics and playful antics is one of the greatest joys of having them as companions. Providing the right home is the foundation of good lovebird care. The cage is their castle, so it needs to be safe, secure, and spacious. A good rule of thumb is to get the biggest cage you can afford and have space for. For a pair of lovebirds, a wider horizontal cage is often better than a tall, narrow one, as it gives them more room to fly back and forth. The bar spacing should be no more than half an inch apart to prevent them from getting their heads stuck. The cage should be equipped with perches of varying diameters and textures to help exercise their feet. A healthy diet is absolutely critical for a lovebird's longevity and happiness. An all-seed diet is one of the biggest mistakes an owner can make. While they do eat seeds in the wild, it's part of a much more varied diet. In captivity, a high-quality pelleted diet should form the base of their food. This should be supplemented with a daily offering of fresh vegetables such as leafy greens, carrots, and sweet potatoes. Small amounts of fruit can be given as a treat. Fresh, clean water should be available at all times, and their food and water dishes should be cleaned daily to prevent bacterial growth. Enrichment is just as important as diet and housing. Lovebirds are intelligent and need to keep their minds busy. A rotating selection of toys will prevent boredom. They particularly enjoy shreddable toys made from paper, cardboard, or softwood, as this mimics their natural instinct to chew and forage. Puzzle toys that hide treats can also provide excellent mental stimulation. Remember to inspect toys regularly and remove any that are broken or could pose a hazard. Providing this mental stimulation is a key part of responsible pet ownership and leads to a much happier and healthier bird. Finally, daily exercise and social interaction are non-negotiable. Your lovebird needs at least a few hours of supervised time outside its cage every day. This is when they can fly, explore, and interact with their human family. This time is also perfect for training and bonding. Use positive reinforcement like offering a favorite treat to teach them commands like step up. Regular, gentle handling will help build trust and strengthen your bond. A lovebird that is well-fed, properly housed, and given plenty of love and attention is a bird that will thrive. While lovebirds are wonderful pets, it's important to be realistic about the challenges that come with owning them. One of the most common surprises for new owners is their noise level. Lovebirds may be small, but they can produce surprisingly loud, high-pitched chirps and calls. They are most vocal in the morning and evening, and while many people find their chatter cheerful, it can be too much for some, especially in an apartment setting. They are not the quietest of pets, and this is a major factor to consider before bringing one home. Their vocalizations are a natural part of their communication, not a behavior that can be trained out of them. Another challenge can be their assertive and sometimes territorial nature. Lovebirds can be nippy, especially during their hormonal periods or if they feel threatened. Their beaks are strong, and a bite can be painful. Building trust through patience and positive reinforcement is key to minimizing this behavior, but it's a natural part of their parrot instincts. They also require a consistent commitment. You can't just go away for a weekend and leave them with a full bowl of food. They need daily care and social interaction, which means arranging for a knowledgeable pet sitter if you travel. Despite these challenges, the joys of keeping lovebirds are immeasurable. The bond you can form with one of these intelligent creatures is truly unique. Having a tiny, feathered friend who is genuinely excited to see you, who cuddles into your neck, and who entertains you with its silly acrobatics is an incredibly rewarding experience. They bring so much life and energy into a home. Watching a pair of lovebirds interact with each other, sharing their affectionate preening and soft chirps, is a constant source of wonder and a beautiful display of nature's bonds. In the end, lovebirds are more than just pets. They become part of the family. They teach us about patience, communication, and the importance of companionship. Their role in different cultures often symbolizes love, loyalty, and lasting partnership, and it's easy to see why. For the right person, someone who is prepared for the noise, the commitment, and the need for interaction, a lovebird offers a level of companionship that is deep and meaningful. They are special companions because they give back so much of the love they are given, proving that the best things in life often come in small, colorful, and very chatty packages.